Let's begin. Just do the best you can to follow along. I'm going to show the highlight and easy version, and yours may even need to be easier than what I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a side view so you can kind of have a sense of what's happening around my body, and I'm just going to go ahead and tune in. There's a whole breathing pattern that goes with this and some deeper levels of practice, but we're just going to start with the basic. And before I turn, we're just going to go ahead and get it set up. Arrive here in this moment in your body. Feet rooted to the earth, crown reaching to the sky, tethered and supported between heaven and earth. Adjusting the breath up and down the spine. Exhale, as if the hands moving the breath, moving awareness up the spine, up into the head and down into the tailbone. Let it go. Let it go deeper and down into your feet, and gather from your feet up to the head. Working up and down the central channel, from the head down through the body, into the feet. Let it go deeper into the earth below you and rise back up to the top of the sky. And now let it settle into the body. Relax the breath. We're not going to be concerned about controlling the breath right now. Just let the breath move easy, gentle, and soft. Do the best you can. It's not as important to have it exactly right. It's more about just what we're up to, moving the body. And in the beginning phases, it's really just about bringing your awareness to where the hands are moving, and that's enough to facilitate the result we're after, the increase of energy in the body, the circulation, and the balance. And reaching down between my feet towards my toes, I'm going to imagine I'm pulling up from my inseam of my legs into my belly. And now I'm going to imagine I move through the center of my belly to my lower back. My hands are kind of pointing back there. You might just have your hands in front. And now I'm going to guide that awareness up over my head, along my spine, to my forehead, to the upper palate, from below the tongue. I'm going to trace a line down from my throat, my belly, and then I'm going to weave back through my lower abdomen, sacral chakra area, core area, and now I'm going to press my palms as if flushing down through the sides and backs of my legs. I'm going to wrap around and loop underneath my feet, tracing a figure eight, an infinity sign in the body. So coming from the inseam of the feet and legs up, like you're slipping on your pants, wrapping around your waistline and through the belly. Connect with your lower back, and now feel and imagine it flowing up your back, and just focusing on the movement of the hands, breath in the belly is enough to facilitate and enhance these natural pathways of energy, circulation, from the lower jaw down the center line of the body, into the belly, weaving through the center, looping down the back of the legs. Once again, a third time. I'll do each one 3 times. Coming up the center. And if you don't catch it on this first round, next time you come through and practice this, it'll get easier. Coming up over the back. Just freeing up all that tension, all that buildup in the back of the shoulders, neck, the head, and creating a circuit, a connection that flows from the lower jaw down, the center, front of the body, weaves through the hips and pelvis, and down the legs. This is the highlight easy version. A lot of times I go into a full squat. I'm going to put my palms together in front of my chest. I have a light bend in the knees. You might be even lighter, or you might be seated. Just do the best you can. And so now I'm going to imagine pressing my feet to the earth, and from the earth, pushing back up through my legs, weaving up through my body, my spine, up to the top of my head and out, pointing to the sky, and then opening, palms out, and circulating all around my body, flowing back down as I circulate from the inside out. Imagine that flows into the earth and forms and gathers below my feet. And then just following the movement, just doing the movement, breathing in the belly is enough. guiding our awareness. Some of the things I talk about aren't for you. Use your own frame of reference. We're just inviting a circulation from the earth, grounding, rooting, up through the body, up to the sky, elevated, expanded, and then opening up all around us, like our personal space. Some call the aura, the guardian field. And as I circle back down, I'm going to interlace my fingers like I'm going to give somebody a boost. And if your shoulders are tight, I recommend holding your hands in front of your belly and letting your arms be in front. If you can, interlace your fingers behind you, and it'll take you a moment to figure that out. And if you don't have it yet, no worries. You can just relax your arms. And now we're going to bend the knees gently and flex the spine. Flex and pump the spine. We're going to tuck the chin forward, the tailbone forward. Be mindful of your spine. Only go as deep as you can. And then I'm going to clasp my hands together, palms together, and let the pelvis come forward and the head go back. I'm sorry, tailbone goes back. There we go. Arcing back and then arcing forward, almost like the yoga cat-cow. Flexing and pumping the spine, arcing forward. Yours might be light and minimal and easy. Be mindful of your own body. And then tailbone and head back. Clasping the palms together when we're back, if you can, or in front of your body. You're in front of the belly is just fine, or even just relaxing your arms. One more time forward, and then I'm going to open the palms as I tuck forward. My palms are open behind me, opening up the tissues in my back, my neck, and one more time arcing back. Just do the best you can. Next time through might be a little bit easier. And now come all the way upright and neutral, fully elongated in the legs. And take this one easy in the beginning. Again, you could have your hands in front if you need to, and just let your arms hang down. Heaven, human, earth. Bending, well, first rotating in the hip ball joint and lifting the arms behind. I'll give you a side view for this one. And I'm only going down as far as I can. I can really go quite a bit further, but I'm going to keep it light and easy. And I'm just helping my body to connect with itself and the energy to flow. And then I'm going to bend my knees, release my hands, and sit, gain my center of gravity, straighten my back, almost like you're holding a ball. And then pushing up to the feet, I'm going to follow the central column from my earth through my belly, through my heart, my head, up to the sky. And if you can't reach up, reach out. You could even reach down instead. It's less important that your body copies what I'm doing. It's about making it right for you. This is all already happening. We're just enhancing the process. And now let that float back down, tracing this column that's at the circumference of our body around our shoulders. There's all kinds of concentric circles and central channel dimensions, but for now we're just tracing the whole body. And as we come back around, interlace the fingers behind the back and or in the front, and then bend, rotate, and then only go as deep as you can. Be mindful of your spine. Heaven, human, earth, connecting in the middle, in the belly. Breath in the belly, only go as deep as you can. And then sit, release the arms, gain your center of gravity, almost like you're holding a ball, and follow that up from the earth through the body to the sky. And let that float back down, floating back down. And connecting the sky through the body to the earth, heaven, human, earth. One last time, interlacing the fingers behind the back or in front of the belly, or even just resting your arms at your side. Only go as deep as you can. Hinge and rotate in the hips. Only go as deep as you can. And when you can rotate no further, then bend. But only go as deep as you can. Raising the hands up behind the head if you can, or just let them hang out in front. And then release the hands, sit, gain your center of gravity, straighten your back. Only go as deep as you can. And now follow that column all the way up, rising through the body, from the earth, through the feet and legs, up through the belly and the trunk and the heart, the head, the arms, the fingers. And now trace that flowing back down from the sky to the arms and the head. Just washing, cleansing, releasing, and relaxing, flowing down through the chest, torso, life-giving organs, systems and glands, tissues, bone marrow, to the belly, core, root, down through the legs, into the feet, into the earth. Now we're going to imagine that column like a cylinder, and we're going to hold our hands kind of like we're holding the surface circumference. And now we're going to almost imagine like you have a glass of water and you're going to spin it, a little bit of water on the bottom, and you want it to spin till it gets to the top. And then once you're done spinning it up, you'll just slowly spin and let it spiral back down. So don't worry if you don't have it just right. You could just move up and down, and that's enough. So now I'm going to imagine just kind of rotate and shift a little bit and spiral my way up my body from the earth to the sky, and then spiral my way down from the sky, coming back through my head and my body, spiraling in this almost like you're like inside of a little test tube, and you're just spiraling and swirling some water around, down, and now swirl it back up, circulating from the inside out, coming up from the earth through the body, and now swirling back down from the outside in as if pouring in from a funnel above the head, and swirling around the body, swirling around the spine. They're tracing this basic column around the body from the earth, swirling up, and from the sky, swirling down. And we're going to go ahead and skip the next piece for now. The nice thing about this is you don't have to do them all. Each part of this is complete in its own. We're going to move into final circulations. I want to keep this video short. Gather as if scooping into the earth, lifting up all around the body, front and sides, circulating from the outside in, as if pouring into a funnel above my head. If I can't reach up, I reach out and let that pour back down through my center. Just imagine receiving the nourishment and nurturing energy of the earth through my body. And then once again, from the outside in, I scoop up, lift chi up, lift energy up, or awareness, intention. Add it to the sky, the heavenly chi, cosmic energy flowing down, electrical energy connecting through the body, connecting into the earth, the magnetic energy, circulating through our field, refining, aligning, empowering. And now, once again, I gather in fullness. I gather myself, all of who I am, the inside and out. And I pour that down and receive myself fully in this moment. Everything I have been, am now, and will be. Now circulating from the inside out, from the earth below the feet, rising up through the body. And if you can't reach up, reach out. Only go as high as you can without pain, discomfort, and circulating out. And just letting that circulate all the way around through our field, our personal space, our buffer, our guardian field. And rising up to the center, lift chi up. The energy, the awareness, rise and continue to reach to the sky. And then opens up, pours out like a fountain in all directions, pouring and washing and cleansing down. Feel free to adjust your body at any time if you feel like you've been standing too long. You can twist, sway, and move. I like to twist with this one. One more time, from the inside out. I rise in fullness. Rise to the sky and pour out in all directions and express in fullness. Now we're just going to Complete that with moving up and down the spine. I lift myself up. I press and draw myself down, rooting into this body, into this earth experience. I lift up to draw myself down, like a pump, like suction. I press and root down to rise up. I rise up as I root down, moving freely up and down from the earth to the sky and through the body and back. I root down to rise up. And shake it out a little bit. Start to move a little bit. You can step in place, shake a leg. There's all kinds of little warm-up Qigong exercises that we'll do over time, and all my videos have plenty of them. So we'll just kind of open up the body a little bit. I skipped a few of the pieces just to keep it short, and next time I share this, I'll do the full set. And thank you for joining me for Energy Essentials Qigong set that is really new to me, founded in some key and core practices that I was taught. And I'm happy to share this with you. I hope you've gained some benefit from it. And until next time, enjoy your practice, rewatch it. The more we do these things, the more natural it becomes, and the more we enhance what's already happening in our experience. And that great experience opens our awareness. So this is soft. This is working from the inside out. And this is helping the process of awakening, transformation, and embodiment. And this is definitely getting the body involved as a way to become embodied and to bring that into our life. Once again, thank you. Namaste. She. Thank you.